What's up guys, my name is Tom, welcome back to another video, here back to another F1 2021 mod showcase, and today we're going to drive as Mick Schumacher in his brand new Haas. I already made some mod showcases. I'm going to leave a card on this video. You guys are going to click and you're going to see a playlist of all mod showcases that I have done so far in this game. These last few weeks I've been doing some mod showcase because it's time to, to showcase a lot of liveries. The season mods are coming, we're getting to this stage of the game. But yeah, there he is. We're going to drive with the 2021 mod made by Adrian. I already made a showcase where I drove as Yuki Tsunoda in his brand new AlphaTauri, so make sure to check that one out as well. That video had a lot of reception, I don't know why, but anyway, thanks for the support that you guys are giving, and if you want to see more, make sure to join the family and subscribe to the channel, leave a like to see more of these mod showcases. But you're going to see that here we are on the grid. The last video was in the brand new McLaren MCL35M I did on cockpit cam, but today we're going back to the usual T cam. But if you want to see more mod showcases where I drive with the cockpit cam on, just make sure to tell me on the comments, and for sure that I'm going to do that because it gives a little bit of a different thing, gives a little bit of more immersion. But away we go, short and sweet 25% race at Spa, the place where Mick Schumacher's dad made his F1 debut for Jordan back in 1991, and it's been a good start against Nicholas Latifi side by side with Giovinazzi, and now we find ourselves side by side with George Russell, that I think I sent one down inside on Giovinazzi and our teammate Nikita Mazepin, and for the time being it seems that Gio got the position back as we go for the first time through Eau Rouge, easy flat, and we'll see if we can get a good run through the Camel Straight. It wasn't really that good because we have on our tail Nicholas Latifi in the Williams. That Williams is pretty slippery on the straight line, so maybe we need to watch that as we have a lot of side-by-side action. And I'm going to try to thread the needle, try to go run inside of Giovinazzi. We have a McLaren on the side of the track, so I believe that was he's saying Carlos Sainz, but I can tell you that it's Daniel Ricciardo. I try as best as I could to change the names, but anyway, running outside we go of George Russell, maybe on Mazepin, but we ran a little bit deep, and we need still to be going side by side with Russell, and we squeeze very, very aggressively, and that's us into P16, I believe. But you could see on the side of the track on the chicane at the end of the Camel Straight that Ricciardo was on the side of the track, so probably made contact with someone. You can see Ricciardo already made the move in one of the Williams cars, so watch him out because he's going to be pretty busy, especially with that brand new McLaren with the brand new Mercedes engine. Definitely is going to be very slippery on the straight line. But anyway, we press on. We're trying to chase down our teammate Nikita Mazepin, and he doesn't have a good run. And look at the speed difference that we have against our teammate, and that is the move done and dusted. And we are up into P15 and already gaining a little bit on Kimi Räikkönen. So are we going to dare a move up the inside through the bus stop chicane? Yes, we're going to dare that. And can we make the move stick? Is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm always a bit slow in the bus stop chicane against the AI, but thankfully we made the move done, and that's already up into P14. So it's been a banger of a start. And ahead of us now we have the guy that we did the gameplay during this week, Yuki Tsunoda, in his brand new AlphaTauri. The livery was released today, at least I'm recording this on Friday, and there is a reason why Ricciardo was momentarily in last place. This was the reason, going side by side with the two Red Bulls of Perez and Verstappen, and yeah, he stepped a little bit on the curb and that sent him into mid-spin. And actually he was pretty lucky to not have damage, So I dare to say that he might come back to the top 10, because that McLaren, I have big expectations to McLaren this season, because they improve. I have the feeling that they improve massively the car, and that Mercedes power unit really going to come in handy. But we have some side-by-side action between the Alpines and the Aston Martins. During these gameplays I noticed that the Alpines and Aston Martins are squabbling a lot. I don't know why. Maybe a little bit of a prediction already in these mod showcases videos that is going to be a huge battle for the Constructors' Championship between the two brand new teams, Alpine and Aston Martin. I'm really curious to see. I'm really excited for this season, and I'm sure that you guys are, as we have some side-by-side action through the Camel Straight between Tsunoda and Leclerc. And Tsunoda makes a move on the Monegasque, and Leclerc struggling in that Ferrari outside of the points for the time being, and we're going to try to make the move on these guys. It's going to be really hard to get a top 10, but you never know, because we've been making a banger of races in these episodes. I don't know why, but I always manage to make bangers of a race and in my team career mode as well, but I decided that I'm going to beat a lap earlier because I'm starting to feel a little bit tire wear and I can't seem to make the moves on these guys. I'm deploying everything that I can, the ERS and fuel on the camel straight, and I'm not making any kind of gains because everyone is stuck in each other's DRS. So I'm going to try to do the undercut. In these mod showcase videos, the undercut sometimes, most of the times work an absolute treat. So let's try to risk that, and who knows, this can be the key strategy to score some good points. It would be a dream of a result. Schumacher scoring points in the place where his dad made his F1 debut. It's going to be really hard because Haas is going to be struggling, and I'm sure that they're already thinking for the next season where we're going to have the brand new regulation. Everything is going to be changed drastically. But side by side for P1 between I can't see the number. I want to say that it's Sebastian Vettel. Yes, it is, and Fernando Alonso. One thing on this mod showcase as well, as Giovinazzi is out of the race, he pulled on the side of the track, and we have a virtual safety car. So hopefully no one is pitting under the virtual safety car, because that is going to be a huge down for us, and thankfully nobody is pitting under the VSC, so that is very good news for us. But like I was saying, Vettel and Alonso are going side by side a lot of times in these videos, so once again they can be predicting that we're going to have a lot of battling, you know, a little bit of nostalgia from those battle for the championship in 2020, in 2010 I should say, apologies, and 2012. That would be so good to see Vettel alongside Alonso side by side, and imagine Hamilton joining to the party as well. Seeing these three going side by side would be one of the best things that I could witness in my F1 watch career. I don't miss a single race since 2015 if I'm not wrong. But anyway, we'll see if this undercut is going to work, as we have 3 or 4 laps to go, as we're starting lap 8 and we're seeing some guys exiting the pits. And there is Yuki Tsunoda on the hardest comparative tire, and we have a good run because he's slow off the pit exit. Are we going to dare to go side by side through the Eau Rouge and Radillon? It's not enough, it just closes the door. That was really close. That would be an airborne crash if we made contact. But anyway, slipstream, DRS open, that is very close margin with the Japanese two newcomers going side by side at the end of the camel straight. And at the end of the day, we made the move and we are up already into P11, and ahead of us we have Lance Stroll, and it's going to be really hard to catch that Aston Martin to get a single point during this Grand Prix. But we have some side-by-side action. It seemed most likely through Eau Rouge. Yes, they are going side-by-side, Lance Stroll and Esteban Ocon. So once again, the Aston Martins and Alpines are going at it during this race and in these last few videos. But Stroll is going to win that battle thanks to the Mercedes power. And like I was saying, going side-by-side once again with Tsunoda. In the Tsunoda's gameplay, we went side-by-side with Mick Schumacher, and now we're driving as Schumacher and we're going side-by-side with Tsunoda as an AI car. So pretty poetic, to say the least. But anyway, we're going to start the last lap in any time soon, and Tsunoda is trying to go run outside. I can tell that I'm struggling for pace. No surprise, because we are in that Haas. The moves on the first laps really saved us to get a good result, but it seems that we're not going to get points during this race, as Tsunoda is going to send one down the inside through the first turn, through the hairpin, and he makes the move done. You might think that I did this on purpose because now I'm going to have DRS and slipstream, but I can tell you that I genuinely lost the front of the car and I had understeer, and that allowed to Tsunoda make the move pretty easily. But now that we are in this position, we're going to open the DRS and deploy everything that we can. Slipstream on Tsunoda for the second time this race. You can see Ricciardo behind this Ferrari, so my prediction for him to get a top 10, you know, was wrong, because it seems most likely that he's not going to get that top 10. And here we go once again up into P11, which is a terrific result, a spectacular result for someone that is driving a Haas, let me tell you, because Haas is going to be struggling a lot during this season. They are going to be the last team, in my opinion, as we are going really close to the wall. Like I was saying, they're going to be struggling a lot. They are going to be miles behind everyone. I'm going to do probably a video about F1 2021 predictions, my predictions, but giving a little bit of a teaser, and probably I'm going to do that video, but a little bit of a teaser, like I was saying, that Haas probably is going to be by far the slowest team as Valtteri Bottas wins the Grand Prix. So another walk in the park from the Mercedes, like, is going to be probably in the real life as we're going to the final proper straight of this circuit. I'm deploying everything, going in rich mix as Verstappen sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, and you can see that I have 2% of ERS, the remaining 1%, make that 1%, as now we brake very hard into the bus stop chicane to make sure that Tsunoda doesn't make a late minute dive bomb, and for us it's going to be P11 as I'm doing a little bit of some burnout, enough to Tsunoda not overtake us, and there is P11, a good effort, but like I was saying, not enough to score a single point in this race. But that was a very fun race to do, and we won the Driver of the Day award for good measure. So I really had fun to make this race. Make sure to tell me how Schumacher is going to do in his debut season. Make sure to leave a comment of how do you think of this video, and what you want to see of this mod showcase. Do you want me to drive, and what teams do you want me to drive? And I'm really excited to bring more mod showcase to you, especially now that we are in the time where the liveries are going to start to be shown. But guys, that has been the video, another 2021 mod showcase. If you want to try this mod by yourself, the link is going to be in the description. It only works for PC, and this is the mod made by Adrian. In these last few weeks I'm doing the mod showcases, one made by Lucas Designs and Adrian Designs. These two are great modders in the community, so that's the reason that I'm bringing these two mods and not just one, giving the opportunity to these two excellent modders. So shout out to them, and if you want to see more mod showcases, make sure to join the family and subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video and stick for the fun, because a lot of content is coming to the channel. But guys, once again, that has been the video. My name's Tom, and I'll see you guys for a brand new video next time. But for now, take care.